Hi, we're going to be looking at boundary games. So I've borrowed a dog who has never done anything like this before. So this is Mulberry. She's a 6-year-old Patterdale Cross Jack Russell who was described as by her owner as being beyond training. But, you know, I like a challenge. So this is the very first stage of boundary games. So we're going to use this bed here. She's not seen that before either. So the first thing I'm going to do is just reward her on the bed for getting onto the boundary, because what I'm trying to do is build up her value for being on the boundary. So I'm not really luring her on it. I'm literally just waiting for her to make that choice, and she gets a reward for making the right choice, which is for going towards the boundary. She's so food motivated. Come on. So what I might do is start using a little bit of, not luring as such, but just placement of the treats. Good girl. You're doing so well. I'm trying to make sure that the treat placement is quite quick. So now she's fully on the boundary. Don't worry if your dog pops off like that. That's absolutely fine. That's just information which tells us that actually we haven't got enough value on the boundary, which of course we haven't. We've literally only just started. And that we need to keep our reward rate a bit quicker. Don't we, Mob? Good girl. So I'm just keeping my reward rate nice and quick. You won't be at this stage for very long. And now she's just starting to stay on that boundary. And what I would suggest you do is use maybe half or even more of your dog's daily food allowance, increasing the value on the boundary. Notice the placement. I'm placing the treats on the boundary, not in Mulberry's mouth, so that the value is in the bed and not in my hand. You can use anything as a boundary, really. I've used a shadow, but to start off with, if you've got a crate or a raised bed or a bed with nice high sides, that just makes it easier for your dog, because then they know when they're definitely on the boundary and when they're not.